Chosen from the studio audience. Disgusting idea, isn't it? If you would like to be part of the studio audience, ring Sydney 888 to book a seat and see the show.
Let us then meet our new challenger, Jeff Adams. Tell us the Jeff Adams story.
Well, I'm married, I've got 2 children, and I work in a bank.
Which bank?
Wales.
Oh, I'm with the ANZ myself. There's nothing wrong with the Wales. Good luck on blankety blanks, Jeff. A or B?
A, thanks.
A. Round 1, everybody plays, and every match is worth a point. The Sultan has 3,000 wives. Can you imagine? Some of them he's never even blanked. Truly. Sultan. When he got married, of course, his wife was called a sultana. Boom, boom. The Sultan has 3,000 wives. Some of them he's never even blanked. Boing, but everybody's in. The Sultan has 3,000 wives. Some of them he's never even...
Kissed.
Kissed is better than anything. What else could you put? It's got to be kissed, I think.
You see, I banked with the Wales.
Oh, well.
Well, there you are. And I've got kissed.
Kissed as a match. Kissed as a match.
There's only one thing you could write, isn't there? Kissed.
Or thanked.
I didn't write either of those. I wrote met. Some of them he hadn't even met.
Met is okay.
Married them by proxy, so.
Married them by peroxide, yes.
So this Sultan, see,
Yeah.
he had this run out. Every time he wanted one of his wives, see, to make love to, he used to say to his runner, bring one of them in.
Bring one of them in.
Runner would run half a mile and bring the girl, and the Sultan would make love, and the guy would take him back. And this went on night after night, month after month, and after 18 months, the poor runner dropped down dead. And that goes to prove the old proverb, it's not how much sex you have, it's the running about after it that kills you.
Good night. Oh, no, not yet. Seen some of them he's never even seen. That was a long joke, and I thought it was good night time. Hello, Peter.
Hello, Graham. Same as Dave.
Seen, not kissed. I thought kissed.
I'm seen as well.
Seen. Everyone
Yeah.
went for seen. Marty,
Well, I don't bank with the Wales, so I put Mitch.
some of them never even met. Well, he got one match, which is better than a poke in the eye with a rum-rum-go-go. Cyril said... Oh, Cyril. Cyril's starting to become famous. Cyril said... Oh. Cyril said... The reason I walk funny is because I've got a blank in my pants. Cyril said the reason I walk funny is because I've got a blank in my pants. It's not a joke and it's not that. It's Cyril talking like Kev Williams. Yes, of course, put it. All right. Whack it down. Oh, Peter's having trouble.
Oh, I am.
What would Cyril have in his pants?
Oh. I don't want to think about it.
Oh, you must. You're in chorus line. You're a grown-up girl. Yeah, oh. Well, Peter is a grown-up girl. Marty, don't paint it, draw it. Oh, really? That's a nice answer. Cyril said the reason I walk funny is because I've got a blank in my pants.
Brush?
A brush. Yes, with a long handle on it. Oh, a brush. Diane Bone, you do surprise me.
What have you been doing with a brush in his pants?
I don't know. Perhaps yes.
No.
No. Well, I don't know. Perhaps the inside of his pants needed a good dust. And he thought he'd get at it from the
See,
inside.
I thought his pants had all been tight.
Oh, Cyril's are so tight he walks funny.
So I thought he would have had a...
Is that... Oh, yes. Tuck. Yes. Not a match, though.
Bit of a tuck.
A tuck is not a brush, nor is a brush a tuck. Every match is worth a point, knife like Qantas. When they are going. Darling.
I missed something in your
Are
story.
you in Son of Naked Vicar?
I am indeed.
Well, how have you got tonight off?
Oh, it's just, the miracle of television, really.
Is it really?
Yes. But no, I didn't hear you say a thing in his pants.
I'll read it again. Cyril said the reason I walk funny is because I've got a blank in my pants.
Yes, you see, it doesn't work if you can't have a starch in your pants. He had starch in his
Starsky and Hutch in his pants.
Right.
They've split, not his pants, Starsky and Hutch.
I don't know, when she said brush, I thought it could be a lavatory brush, couldn't it, really?
Well, it could be a lavatory brush, yes, but...
I used to use a lavatory brush, but I've gone back to paper. Actually, no,
Oh, no, save that, you'll need it. Peter, forgive this frivolity.
I forgive you.
Peter's got a lovely answer, a nice, clean, honest answer. Cyril's got this in his pants.
Well, I thought it covered a number of things.
He's got a friend in his pants. You see, I don't know. And where did you meet your friend? In me pants?
Well, the laugh's gone, so I'll just put it up. Same thing.
I thought it was obvious, you know.
An ant in his pant. Yes, that would hurt. Listen, we'll be back to sort out this game. I'm not sure how to play it. We'll come back and we'll play Celebrity Squares, I think. I like round one. Everybody plays, every match is worth a point.
What?
Louis said, what? What's going on up here?
They're talking
no,
about...
I was
come on.
saying that I was colourblind as well.
Is that all?
And it used to affect me with all the girls.
We're just showing each other's handbags.
All right. Well, now, just a little piece while I read the thing. Louis said, I come from a town that's so small, there's only one TV station. And what's worse, the only show they have is repeats of blank. Oh. So he didn't like the idea very much. Louis said, I come from a town that's so small, there's only one TV station. And what's worse, the only show they have is repeats of blank. You can't write that. So all you've got to really think about is a show that you feel mightn't be very popular.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Yes, you mustn't put that.
It's a rotten thing to say.
Stuart's frustrated beyond words.
Is it a little devil?
And also, of course you can. Have another go at it. Boing, ba-doing, boing. Gee, but you're swell. Dave, have you finished? What's wrong with you, Dave? This is meant to be done with alacrity. This is going to be one of those evenings. I might have a little sit. Come on, Dave. Oh, at last. Louis said, I come from a town that's so small, there's only one TV station. And what's worse, the only show they have is repeats of...
News.
Of the news. Wouldn't that would drive you mad after a while, repeats of the news. I have a feeling no one will have that. I have a feeling Noel Ferrier has not written down news.
Has not written down the news.
What have you written down?
My favourite show, actually.
Celebrity Game. Oh, won't that go over well with the management and his wife? It's okay, they're over in Cannes
They are too.
with the seven fur coats watching the films. Hello, Nolene. What did you put, darling?
Oh, dear. I put General Hospital because I think it's very boring.
General Hospital. You see, that's...
Yes.
No one put the news, Stephen. Back to the handbags, love, I think. Come on, Dave.
This is the first time I have ever had a complete blank. I couldn't...
Dave had a blank. Dave had a blank. You've got a blank. All God's children got blank.
Hallelujah,
Hallelujah, brother. Watch the repeats of Roots. I'm watching Roots. The repeats of Roots. The repeats of... I've been watching Roots so long now. I go home every night going, you gotta remember... I know, that's where the minstrels came from. Oh, phone calls.
I couldn't think of it. I wrote blankety blanks. No. Think about it.
I'm hurt. Peter, I hope you didn't put blankety blank.
No, I didn't. I was thinking of something that I've been seeing repeats of for millions and millions of years since I was a little child. The Superman.
Or, yes, Superman, or Dick Van Dyke.
She still loves it, too.
Still love it, yeah.
Yep.
Love it.
Stuart.
Okay.
The epilogue.
Phone calls. Marty, you came... No. Oh. Marty, you can go say IMT. Do you realise there are four people here you've offended immediately?
Yes, you're a swine.
Noel... Oh, no, come back, Marty.
You meant the early ones, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
No, the early ones were important.
That's right.
They were a milestone.
They were I've heard them called different things to milestones. Oh, yes. Dopey Danny. Dopey Danny tried to put out his campfire by blanking on it. Dopey Danny.
These I can think of in a second.
I know you can. Dopey Danny tried to put out his campfire. Wasn't an ordinary fire, it was a really gay one, this one. By blanking on it. Noel's put his in. Good place for it. Noel, oh, that's clever. Dave's in. Peter always comes up with one of those lovely ones. Thank you, Peter. Oh, Marty's having a problem. Serves you right. See, the Lord works in many strange ways. You shouldn't have put IMT. Now you'll never be able to think of anything. What was the question again? Dopey. Dopey. See, he was a bit... you know... Dopey Danny tried to put out his campfire by blanking on it. That's dopey. That would do it. Dopey Danny tried to put out his campfire by blanking on it. You're a nice man. Hello, Diane.
Hello, Graham.
I have. Well, I've been doing it too long. I've forgotten the game. Dopey Danny tried to put out his campfire by blanking on it.
Sitting on it?
Sitting on it. Where have you been? Oh, sitting on my campfire.
I once did this to a fire in the car.
What?
I was in the middle of outside the Hilton in Melbourne, and I couldn't. There was nothing around, and I couldn't sort of. You know, the car got on fire inside.
Yeah.
And I couldn't go out to get a bucket of water.
So?
And I couldn't... So I had to, didn't I?
Spitting on it? Yes. Well, that's what you'd do if you couldn't work up...
I would have been arrested if I'd done the other thing.
Oh, no. No, actually, you've got to do it sometimes. Snake bites, you've got to.
Oh, do you?
Yes. You've got to do that on it, and then you must... Oh, yes.
You can do it on the left-hand side of a cart if you've got a horse-drawn cart.
That's right.
You mustn't do it on the right-hand side of the cart.
You get run over.
Hello, testing. Show back to Graham.
He was a bit hard of hearing as well as being dopey, and he thought you put out a fire by hissing on it.
Hissing on it. Dave, like snakes do in the little snake's pit.
Hiss in each other's pit.
They hiss in each other's pits. What have you got?
Go back and tell that snake we knew it when he didn't have a pit to hiss in.
Oh, that's when you find out who your friends are.
Well, I did the thing what we used to do when we were little Boy Scouts, see, and we had to put the fire out.
Weed on it, yes.
Yeah.
I think that's what Diane really wanted to say. Now, Peter's got a lovely answer.
No, it's a bit plain. I thought he just jumped
Jumping on it. Oh, put out your fire.
Yeah.
I went a bit further. We really have something going because he indeed sat on it.
A match! Marty, a sit.
It was a big fire. And he's
Lying on it. Listen, we'll come back and perspire a little more right after we sell some stuff here.
M. Kennedy's girlfriend said to him,